We are live. Let's make sure you guys can hear and see and all that good stuff before we get started. So let me know. We have a little bit of a delay. What's going on, Rick? All right. Actually, I can check my sound myself. Hold on. All good? All good. That's weird. Why can't I hear myself? I don't get that. What the hell is going on? What the fuck? Well, it doesn't matter. As long as you guys hear me, I don't need to hear myself. I sound fine. Thank you. Thank you. So why is it that when a kaiju movie is coming out, we suddenly forget that Toho only gave us 3 fucking monsters? Why? As I knock my fucking pop filter off my desk. That is not Kumanga or Spiga in the trailer that they're shooting at. It is an oversized daddy fucking long legs. God damn it. God damn it. What the shit is going on? Okay? We only have 3 monsters from Toho. Can somebody tell me what those 3 monsters are? Huh? Do we remember? Let me see it in chat. What are the 3 fucking monsters in the Godzilla universe that is legendary? Yes, the tree thing is not Mothra. You know what it is? A fucking monster we don't fucking know yet. Huh? Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah. Thank you. Did anyone see those fucking monsters in the trailer? No. You know why? Because it's a King Kong fucking movie. It's in the Godzilla universe. Yes, we know this. But it is an American monster with American monsters. My God. How's everybody doing tonight? Is everybody doing good? Good. I'm doing well. As you can see, since I don't really do videos much anymore, and I live stream once in a blue moon, I have a lot of energy. Yes. Oh, boy. Lenny Harambe and Andrew Dice Clay. That just doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. Andrew Dice Clay? What is that? What is that funny joke he used to say? That always made me laugh. Hickory dickory dock, your wife was sucking my cock. The clock struck 2, I dropped my goo. What the fuck is it? I screw this thing in and it doesn't stay. I don't understand. My equipment is cheap. It is very cheap. Give me a second. Or maybe I just won't use the fucking thing. How's that? Let's just forget it. Just forget it, Pop Filter. I don't need you. All right. Kong trailer, second trailer, full-fledged trailer. I thought it was very good. It was a lot of fun. I like John C. Reilly. I love John C. Reilly. I'm actually very happy he's in the movie. He's probably going to be the lone comic relief, and that's fine. That's all you need. And you know what? It's going to kind of tie into his character, I think. His character has probably been stranded on that island for God knows how long. He's lost his mind. His beard is yay long. He's wearing the same clothes he had on when he landed on that island. So he's going to be a bit quirky. He's going to be a bit nutty. And that's where you're going to get your comic relief. I think people are overreacting to the switch in tone from the first trailer to the second trailer. Hey, look. As much as I love G14, and we all love G14, and we all have our critiques about that movie and how they could have improved in certain areas and how the acting was so bad and how the story was very generic and mediocre, one of the things I think that would have helped G14 is a little lightheartedness. I think that would have went a long way. I think that kind of would have, negated some of the negativity. So I think it's good that we have seen that this movie is not only going to be serious in tone, but it's going to have some lighthearted moments. I don't have a problem with that, okay? I think we are beginning to find things to complain about. When we see a DC movie, oh, they're overdoing it with the dark and gritty. It's too serious. When we see a Marvel movie, oh, it's too lighthearted. They're always cracking jokes. Now we might get something that might tread the waters somewhere in the middle, and people are complaining. What are you going to do? Right? What are you going to do? I thought the trailer was fantastic. I really did. And you know you're not going to have a movie with Samuel L. Jackson, and he's not going to come out and have something funny to say or have a funny line, okay? So I think it'll be fine. Now, let's get into some of the things we saw. We finally got confirmation that there will be obviously monsters in this movie. We all pretty much assumed that. A lot of people were assuming there might be dinosaurs. People love dinosaurs. Well, hey, look, if you want dinosaurs, you got Jurassic World, you got Jurassic Park 1 through 3. Those are your fucking dinosaurs. I'm glad they went away from the dinosaurs in this movie. Why? Because it's been done before. They're bringing in a new creation of monsters. They're bringing in the skull. What is it? The skull slitherers or the skull crawlers? Is that what you call them? The skull crawlers, I think it was. Unique looking monsters. Okay. Look pretty scary. Come up from the ground. So it's going to be nice to see that he's going to have a new breed of monsters. And they got other unique monsters there too. I mean, we saw the giant daddy long legs, right? Spider. We saw skull crawlers. Yep. Okay. So we also saw the water buffalo, right? The huge, I mean, that's what I'm calling it. I'm not saying that's what it is, but it looks like a huge water buffalo. And we saw that one creature that looked like something was coming out of it, and it looked almost like a rock, almost like something very earthly. Okay, so we're going to get a lot of unique, brand new monsters, and I think that's exciting. I think it's original. I love that. I'm glad we're not getting another T-Rex, for fucking crying out loud with these T-Rexes. People are so obsessed with T-Rex. Why? The fucking thing would eat you if it was alive right now. Why are people so obsessed with T-Rexes? T-Rexes will fucking kill you. I am not obsessed over something that could eat me, and I would get eaten. Let's face it. Let's be honest here. I'm full of steaks and chops. I'd be the first one a T-Rex would go after. So, you know, not a huge T-Rex fan. I can do without the T-Rex for one damn movie. Okay? One damn movie without a T-Rex, please. Okay. So, these skull crawlers, one of the things I heard when they first, now this was before the trailer. There was a short clip. A lot of you have seen it. There was a short clip they showed of one of the skull crawlers. It was dark. There was fire, and it's coming out of this water, and it's crawling towards one of the movie characters, maybe John Goodman. And then it was like a 4-second clip. And there were people's already, I saw on Twitter, all right? I saw on forums, on different websites that were talking about this, that it looks like an infant version of Godzilla. In other words, what Godzilla might look like before he's fully grown. And I sat there, and I really wanted to do a line of heroin. I wanted to take a line of heroin, put it on my desk, get a straw, and just sniff it into my brain. Because what I don't seem to understand is why people can't accept that even though Kong is in the Godzilla universe, okay, even though he's in the universe, that this is a Kong movie, not a Godzilla movie, okay? A Kong movie. And it's going to be discussing, it's going to be talking about Kong and his story, his background, and all this stuff. And you can't do that if you're going to throw Godzilla or anything Godzilla related in the mix, because Godzilla is more popular and he would steal the limelight. The only connection I see in this movie that's going to be the Godzilla is Monarch. And honestly, that's all you need. And quite frankly, I want more Monarch. Don't you? I want more Monarch. I didn't get enough Monarch in the first Godzilla movie. That's one of my criticisms, is that before the Godzilla movie came out, everything was Monarch, 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 Signal, logo, Monarch, we're hunting this, there's Muto here, there's Muto there, there's craters here and there, and there's monsters coming out of them, and this and that. And then we get to the movie, and the only thing related to Monarch is Dr. Serizawa, and he doesn't even talk about his organization. So we didn't get enough Monarch, I feel, in Godzilla. I'm hoping we get more Monarch here. In fact, I would love for Legendary to perhaps release a Monarch movie in between Godzilla and King Kong, so we know what this organization is all about. Yes, please make Monarch great again. Okay, please. I want a 2000 right now, beginning right now here with all of you in chat. We will start a campaign to make Monarch great again. 2018. 2018. Make Monarch great again. Yes. Now let's move on to some other things in this trailer that I heard that make me want to jump off a building 2 times. Okay, 2 times, not once, twice. I don't know how I would accomplish that. The chances of dying the first time are pretty good. And even if I do survive, likely my legs would be broken. But I will crawl my ass back up to the top of the building and jump off again to finish the job. because of the shit I'm hearing. Because people don't seem to use logic. The most common question that I have seen pop up time and time again since this whole thing started, how is Kong gonna fight Godzilla? First, people were griping because they assumed Kong would be the same height he would be in 2005, which is about, what, 25 feet tall, 30 feet tall, maybe 20 feet. And I know people are having a hard time cutting the umbilical cord that is 2005 King Kong. I understand it. It's a wonderful movie. It's a wonderful love story between man and beast that ends tragically as he plummets to the earth from the top of the Empire State Building after being blasted time and time again by fighter jets. I get it. I get it. It's time to move on from 2005. That was over 10 years ago. We have it on DVD. We can relive that experience at any time. This is a whole new experience. So then people find out Kong is about 110 feet tall. The question comes up again, well, how is he going to compete with Godzilla, who's 350 feet tall? And, you know, I had the same question in my brain, but I didn't ask the question out loud because I wanted to figure it out for myself. And here's what I did. And this is a good tip for those who still ask this very question. I thought to myself, this movie takes place in the 1970s. When Godzilla and Kong meet, it's going to be 2020 or so. I did the math, and I said, well, it's almost 50 years. 50 years then was the confirmation that this was an adolescent Kong, a young Kong, just taking over his island, just becoming king of his island. So there's still a good chance that Kong will grow, that he will get bigger. That and another thing I did was you take a look at all the skeletons and the corpses of Kongs. They're pretty big. In fact, they showed a clip of Brie Larson and Tom Hiddleston running through a Kong skull, and that skull was bigger than Kong's head. So yes, he is going to grow. He's got 50 years to catch up to Godzilla. And I'm not saying he's going to be Godzilla's height. In fact, I don't think he's going to be Godzilla's height at all. I think Godzilla will be his 350. I think Kong will be about 260, 270, which would make him maybe roughly around Godzilla's chest. And that's fine to me. That's a good height. You know, Kong is not really in this aspect supposed to, in my opinion, he's not supposed to go and overpower Godzilla. I think agility and I think speed is going to be key for him. Godzilla's big. Godzilla's very lumbering. Godzilla's not fast. So I think that's going to be fine. Just use logic. There's no need to ask that question. It's all there. All the information you need to answer the question as to whether or not Kong can stand up to Godzilla is all there. Yes. So that's that. I want to get back to the skull crawlers because before the trailer started, a lot of people were wondering if any of these skull crawlers, before we knew what they were, if there were anything Toho related. And no, they're not Toho related because number one, the design is good. I'm sorry, I'm here to piss off the Toho purists. And it's been far too long. It's been far too long. And no, there's nothing in Toho's universe of monsters that look anything related to this. I think it's a very unique design. It's also going to be a very, I think the monster is going to be a swarm mentality. They're obviously a lot smaller than Kong, so I think they will swarm him and stuff like that. So yeah, Jimmy Zarusso. Thanks, Tim. And I'll get to you guys in a minute. I don't want you guys to think I'm ignoring you. I'm just getting this all off my chest. Okay? Then we're going to talk about some other things very briefly before I end the stream, because I'm not going to be streaming too long tonight. I got work tomorrow. But anyway, so yeah, these skull crawlers, I like it. I like the design. I like the originality. And yes, right. Thank you. Must run in packs. I saw that, Cody. So I like that. I think that's cool. I do think Kong will have a big bad to fight. And that's that. It looks like a fantastic movie. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. The trailer was I love the first one. I love the first one, especially the music. I like this one because, yes, it does start off a little lighthearted, but it gets serious once the helicopters run into Kong, you know? And I think John C. Reilly is perfect. Excuse me. I think he's perfect for the comic relief because I don't think he's going to deliberately deliver it. I think his comic relief is going to be based on his character, who has been stranded on this island for God knows how long, with no interaction except with the islanders there. And he's probably going a little crazy. And sometimes crazy is funny. Sometimes crazy is scary too. But, you know, when he's like, oh, you guys shouldn't have come here, you know, it's funny, but guess what? He's probably right. So, you know, oh my God. So the other thing I love about this is, you know, some time ago, before the Kong really started to rev up, the trailers and the talk and the information, a lot of people did not like the idea of Kong versus Godzilla. Nobody liked it. Or I shouldn't say nobody. A lot of people did not like the idea. They did not. And it's changed. Boy, has the consensus changed. And I think it's very interesting because we haven't seen anything Godzilla related on Legendary side in a while. And obviously Kong has been slowly but surely heating up. And I got to say, I'm encouraged because if this Kong movie is already starting to change people's minds about the idea of Godzilla versus Kong, I cannot wait to see what Legendary has to pull off for the sequel to Godzilla. And that's just going to put it through the roof. And, you know, and I love what Legendary is doing here. You know, they're really going all in on this. They're really embracing this kaiju universe. And I got to say, that's pretty bold for a genre that's not nearly as popular as obviously the comic books and some other kinds of things. For them to kind of really embrace this and go full balls out on this, I'm very happy about it. And I think that's why I have so much love for Legendary right now. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, you know, I've been roasted dozens of times about the whole spiel of Toho and Shin Gojira and all that stuff. But you know what? While Shin Gojira was a solid movie, it was okay. I just have to, I guess, the innovation that Legendary is trying to establish here. You know, Shin Gojira was innovative in and of itself because it was very different from what Toho normally does. But while there was very much a lot of difference in that movie from other Godzilla movies, there was also many things that were the same. Actually, Shin Gojira, you know, watching it the 3 times that I did, it reminded me a lot of 84. And I know a lot of people are like, well, how could it remind you of 84? You love 84, but you don't like Shin. The only difference is that the political scenes in Shin were much more abundant than they were in 84. That's the huge difference. Because if you guys remember, I said I love the Godzilla scenes in Shin Gojira. I love them. Godzilla in that movie is not an issue for me. The way he looks, his atomic breath, that's not the issue in that movie. The issue in that movie is just fucking boring. After you know, like, I don't mind political stuff, but not that much, just too much. And I'm not a political person to begin with. You know, I don't vote. I don't believe in voting. You know, anybody who's in the White House was meant to be there before anyone placed a vote. That's my opinion. Although maybe proven wrong now because Trump actually won. So, you know, maybe there is something to voting and I should look into it again. But I just like what Legendary is doing here. I just love the fact that they're really trying to embrace this whole kaiju universe, and the fact that they've got monsters coming in that we're going to see such a different vision. And of course, it's going to cause an uproar. You know, the Toho purists are going to come out and say, oh, Ghidorah shouldn't look like that, and Mothra shouldn't look like that, and blah, blah, blah. And it should be Suitmation, and blah, 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 and yakety smackety, and blah, 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 blah. Verbal diarrhea running from the fucking mouth about all this nostalgic rubber suit shit from the 1940s that I did grow up with and I do love, but it's time to move on and embrace other things. So, hi, bro. Give me a hi, bro. Hi, bro. Can I get a hi, bro, in chat? Everybody, hi, bro. I want a hi, bro, from you. I want everyone spam hi, bro, in the chat. Do it. That's your way of telling me hello. Seriously, there we go. There it is. Hi, brow. Come on. Yes, my peoples. Yes. Yes. I feel the love. I feel the love. Thank you very much. And hello to all of you guys. All right. So let's stop for a minute. I definitely want to get in contact with some of you guys. It's been a long time. I see a lot of familiar names here, and I'm very happy that you guys came out tonight. It was a last-minute stream that I decided to schedule today. And I'm very surprised that there are even this many of you here, to be honest. So I'm very, very happy that a lot of you guys came out. I know I'm not looking very beautiful today. I'm all scruffy. You know what I mean? I'm a little scarred here because I forgot to put on my my skin lotion. I have a little scarring up here that I have to put lotion on for, and it shows up if I don't put the lotion on. So there's a little scarring there. But it's a stressful week. Work's been crazy. Usually by Friday I look like this, which is pretty fucked up. I look fucked up. I look like somebody just dropped a bomb on my face and so yeah. Yeah, yes, thank you, Burning Godzilla. Thank you all very much. I know the channel is, I don't want to say dead. I want to say in suspended animation. And And it's, again, for those of you who were here the last time I did a live stream, obviously I explained how my job is very demanding now. I have a lot of users that I support. I'm the only person that supports them. So it's a very demanding job. I get home like around 6:30, 7 o'clock. And by the time I settle in, put the kids to bed, have dinner, I am ready to pass out. Pass out. Hibernation is a good way to put it, yeah. But I'm, I know I talked about the streaming on Twitch. And actually, I haven't been able to do that the last 2 weeks because I don't know if Brian Crockett's in here. I haven't seen him. But so for those of you who know Brian Crockett, and I know some of you do, especially if you're on the Nation, because he's one of the admins. So Brian ordered a computer for me about a month ago, okay? Because you guys know I build PCs. It's a little small thing I've done, and I've actually built a couple of PCs for people in the Nation. Rob Taylor bought a PC off me. So anyway, so Brian ordered a PC. He paid good money for his machine, and I wanted to give him the best. And went out there and I got the best parts and all this. And it's been a nightmare trying to put this computer. I have had so many configuration and so many compatibility issues that to this moment, I still have not delivered him his machine. And he's been wonderfully patient. And that's actually one of the reasons I haven't streamed. Because you guys know I want to stream Friday night, Saturday night. But I've actually spent the last 2 Fridays and Saturday nights working on Brian's machine. And because during the week, it's tough for me to do it. It's tough for me to get into working on, because when you run into this many problems, you'll be there for a couple hours, and I can't afford to stay up past 12, past 1 o'clock. So I've been focusing on working on them either a little bit during the week and then extending my hours in the weekends. That's really why I haven't streamed at all. I've been wanting to start my streaming thing on Twitch for the last 2 weeks, and I just haven't had a chance. So I'm hoping to start this weekend because I think we're seeing the light of day now with that machine. I'm just happy I haven't gotten any more orders since he ordered, because it would have been crazy. Yeah. So it's Brian. So blame, yes, thank you, Murph. Blame Brian Crockett for no streaming the last 3 weeks. It's all Brian's fault. So yeah, so that's that. But here's the deal. So Rob, thanks for never watching The Deer Hunter, you fucking asshole. What the fuck? Who the hell asked me to watch The Deer Hunter? If this is something you asked me like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, look, I don't remember. I know that sounds rude, but with everything going on right now, I don't remember. I don't remember anyone ever asking me to watch that. And also, the last week's been crazy because my wife was on vacation. She went to Georgia to see her sister. So I've pretty much been taking the kids to school and putting the kids to bed and this and that and doing all that stuff, being the single daddy for about a week while my wife is out there having fun with her sister. So I told my wife, I said, okay, next year this time I'm going to go to BlizzCon and you're going to stay home with the kids. So he asked centuries ago. So yeah, if it was centuries ago, I'm definitely not going to remember, let alone whether it was 2 months ago or not. So yeah, seriously. Oh my God, Chris, I don't even see you on the Nation anymore, man, but I'm glad to see you're here. Thank you for coming by. Definitely. So, all right. So obviously, I mean, based on what I told you, making even a short fan film is nearly impossible right now. I did mention this some time ago. I actually made a video about this because I wanted to acknowledge the fact that that's something. It's not even the fact that I don't have time to do it. I don't want to say I don't have the help, but the people I would require to get it done is just not accessible to me either. It sucks. But in a way, it might be a blessing in disguise, because now that the Kong movie's coming out, depending on how the movie plays out, might change my story anyway. So I don't want to say that it's a 100% out the window, but right now it's very tough. Very, very tough. Do I think Legendary got rights to more Toho monsters in secret? No, I think what we're getting is it. Maybe after the fact, if they want to continue to do these movies, maybe they'll get more. But I think once we see Godzilla 2 and Godzilla vs. King Kong, that might be it. Depends. Yeah, another one that I just, again, guys, basically comes down to this. To do those things, and the sad thing is I know I could do it. You know what I mean? It's time. It's time consuming. Like, I had a whole lineup over then. He's asking about Robbery and Axe, which was an idea I had way back when on the channel that I wanted, actually earlier this year, that I wanted to start doing some funny stuff. So I wanted to take certain clips and reenact them in my vision. And I had like 5 or 6 of them lined up, ready to do. And it just, as my job became more and more demanding, like I said, I go to work. I have about 2,000 people that I support, and I'm the only one supporting them. and I have to either troubleshoot their machines, physically fix them. I have fixed over 100 iPads in the last 6 weeks. Okay, not fun. Lots of cuts on my fingers. You know what? I don't know what happened to that whole Gamera thing. And no, I do not have any concerns about Kong Skull Island. I think it's going to be good. Okay, that's a good question. How's Lenny? I'm glad somebody brought that up. So here's the deal. Every time I come home from work, I'm all about R&R. Okay, rest and relaxation. You know, I leave for work at about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. And I leave for work at about 6 to 7 in the morning, 6:30, 7 o'clock. And I'm usually up sometimes at 5. And I leave work and I get home around between 6 and 7, depending on traffic. So once I come home and I eat dinner, the kids are in bed, and my wife tends to go to bed early. I'm not a big early sleeper. I usually have to be, if I'm in bed by 12 or 1, I'm good. So for those 3 hours, I'm just chilling. I'm like playing a game or playing on my PlayStation, or I'm watching a TV show. And a long time ago, I thought to myself, you know what? I think a good way to stay in contact with people on my channel is if I start streaming while I game. And originally I wanted to do it on YouTube because obviously my channel is established on YouTube, but their restrictions are very tight on certain things. The most recent update on their restrictions has really turned me off to the idea of streaming on YouTube, because what I really want to do when I stream is I really want to do Lenny on stream. That's what I want to do. I want to do Lenny full-time streaming. I don't feel comfortable doing that on YouTube because of that new clause they have where people can report you. So that's why I'm reverting back to Twitch, because Twitch, you don't have to worry about that stuff. You can curse to your heart's content and be as raunchy as you want to be, and there's really nothing anybody can do about it. So that's why that's part of my thing, you know. And also when I stream, we can still have these conversations. I mean, I've said this before. I sound like a broken record. Obviously, before I even start doing that, I want to make sure I have a window. Nah, Rick, that's not true. That's not true. Not compared to YouTube. YouTube has much more restrictions. What YouTube is better at, though, is streaming quality. YouTube has better streaming quality than Twitch. That is a fact. But Twitch is there's a lot more freedom in Twitch. And I just like their interface a lot better. I mean, I've gone back and forth and I've done both because I really need to make a decision. That doesn't mean that the YouTube is going to stop. I will obviously carry over whatever I stream on Twitch to YouTube. And I also plan on treating my Twitch channel a little bit like my YouTube channel, in the sense that I might do videos while streaming. In other words, I might talk about a topic, Godzilla related or something else, and I might take that condensed highlight and drag it over to YouTube. So you're still getting the same content you got before, but I'm able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course I remember Goji Fan. Why, did something happen? I just saw your message. I had to stop because it has to do with, because I haven't spoken to him in a while. I haven't spoken to Chris in a long time. So is there something going on with that? Burning, I'll get to your question in a minute. I see that about The Walking Dead. Oh, okay. You asked me if I knew Goji Fan. I thought something happened. Will I fulfill the bandana milkshake prophecy? That prophecy will never be fulfilled. Oh, I got the fucking came out too much. There we go. Well, look, I had a cum shot on my lip. What the fuck was that? All right. I have not seen Doctor Strange. Can you believe it? I'm one of the first persons to run to a Marvel movie. I have not seen it yet. All right, so I'm gonna get back to Burning's question. What do I think about The Walking Dead? I think The Walking Dead is pretty good right now. I think Jeffrey Dean Morgan is killing it. Obviously, there's a lot of people that are split on the show now. Some people think it's extraordinary, boring, garbage. Some people think it's fantastic stuff. It's almost right out the comic book, and I love this part of the comic book, so I'm looking forward to pretty much every episode. Rob, do you think the Mewtwo and the Skullcrawlers are related? That has crossed my mind. There's not enough evidence to point that they are yet, but I think it's a possibility. Okay, will you do a full review of Kong Island? Yes, I will. When it comes out, yep. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast trailer. Actually, you want to know something? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the Beauty and the Beast trailer yet. So, let's see. I just want to catch up with some of the chats here. may have their own goal, which means humongous skull crawler that will fight Kong at some point. Yeah, Zach, I think that's a possibility. Why won't it be fulfilled? Because that prophecy will never be fulfilled. Jingle bells, Goji smells, Mothra laid an egg, Tokyo burns to hell, and Ghidorah rule the world. Okay. Rob, would you consider yourself a Marvel fanboy? Nothing is wrong with that. I would. I definitely, yeah. But I don't. Here's the thing. I like DC characters as well. You know what I mean? One of the reasons I was very disappointed with the Batman vs Superman movies was how they treated the death of Superman. To me, that was probably the worst thing they did because that comic book came out when I was growing up, and let me tell you right now, and this is a fact, when that comic book came out when I was a kid, it was world renowned. People all over the world were buying that comic. That comic was on the news. It was like on different, I mean, so many media outlets covered the release of the death of Superman. It, to me, even though I'm a Marvel fanboy, that probably has to be the #1 comic ever made, in my opinion. And the fact that they took such an iconic story and roughly crunched it down to 15 minutes of shit, it blew my mind. Blew my mind. Yeah, I like the 76 Kong movie. It's not too bad. Do a reaction. You want me to do a reaction? Okay, let's check it out. I'll pull it up. Reaction to, okay, Beauty and the Beast trailer. I hope you guys are not expecting me to like, oh my God. I don't really do that shit too much. And plus, it's Beauty and the Beast. There's really nothing to go crazy about. I'm not saying that I'm not looking forward to the movie. I am. Beauty and the Beast, one of my favorite characters is Gaston. So, all right. Let's see here. Beauty and the Beast teaser. No. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Beauty and the Beast trailer. Here it is. Oh, that's not it. All right, give me a second because for some reason the sound is not coming out for me. So I'm guessing, let me see. Let me check my headset here. Okay. Volume is fine. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh. Yeah, I'm still not getting any sound. That sucks. I think, give me 1 second. Let me go to my settings. Oh, here we go. That's why. Okay, that should do it. All right, here we go. Do you guys, hold on. Before I start this, do you guys want me to share? I don't care if they give me a warning copy. I don't do enough videos to give a shit anymore. So you guys want me to like share it? Let me see if I can do a screen share here. Screen share. Okay, here we go. Screen 2. Yeah, that's what I want to share. Okay, that's kind of nice. We're gonna do Beauty and the Beast. Here we go. Oh, they even got the original joint. Look at that. I like the original music there. Wow, that's loud. Oh shit. Whoa. Wow, that looks pretty good. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's right out of the original cartoon. Wow. Damn, they took it right out the movie. Look at that. Wow, that actually looks really good. That looks really, really good. Man, that looks good. I'm impressed. You know what's funny too? I don't know if you guys remember the movie so much, but that the voice of the Beast sounds exactly like the guy who did the voice for the animated movie. Did I see Gaston's PB? No, I did not. I missed that. Sorry. Yeah, that was good. I was gonna. YouTube's gonna be pissed at me for showing that on stream, by the way, but I don't give a shit. Chances of another monster in Godzilla vs Kong. I think the chances of seeing other monsters in the next few legendary kaiju movies is very good. I just don't think they're going to be aside from the 3 we know are coming. No, I didn't see Killing Joke. Didn't see that one. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Just wanted to catch up with you all and talk about Kong a little bit because I thought the trailer was really good. It looks like a very exciting movie. I'm glad I got to see the Beauty and the Beast trailer. That was really good too. I enjoyed that. You know, it's very nostalgic. It's a very good movie. Gaston's my favorite character. I love the villains. The villains are always fun. Godzuki in 2018. God, I hope not. I hope not. Cloverfield movie, God Particle. I'm not going to get too excited about God Particle because I got pretty excited about 10 Cloverfield Lane, which is a very good movie. The ending was a bit of a disappointment. I felt like it was a bit of a cop-out, so to speak. You know, aliens and all that. But I don't see the connection right now. I don't see the connection between I mean, they said it was blood related. I don't even see any blood relation between the 2 movies, to be quite honest. I think God Particle will have to have a little bit more intentional connection for me to get this whole Cloverfield universe or saga they're trying to create. Because right now I don't see a connection between them. So, Dawn of Comedy. So, all right, guys. So here's the deal. I'm hoping tomorrow. The first thing I'm gonna do when I get home is I'm gonna run some tests on this damn computer, and if it passed the test, then I'm going to complete it Saturday morning, so that way I can stream tomorrow night. I will be streaming on Twitch, okay, and that link is in all my descriptions of all my videos. And I would definitely love for you guys to come. I definitely would love for you guys to come. All my streams are going to be starting at 9 o'clock, no matter what day I stream. And I am 100% certain, I made this decision the other day, that when I do stream, I'm going to be full-on Lenny character for however long I stream. And it's not just going to be for one day. My streaming on Twitch will be Lenny full-time. It will not be me. However, if I do something YouTube-related, like a video, Godzilla and stuff like that, that's something that I will do prior to like playing a game, stuff like that. So I can kind of do it for the YouTube, the video, and then go from there. So, oh, look at that. Look who shows up. Rob Taylor all late and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so if you guys can make it, I would greatly appreciate it. And I'm hoping, like I said, I've been wanting to kick this off for a couple of weeks now, but I've been set back by this fucking computer that's been frustrating the shit out of me. So hopefully it passes my test tomorrow. And if it does, then I don't have to worry about working on it all night. I can finish it up in the morning, and then I can just go to streaming like I've been wanting to do. So, but thank you guys for being here tonight. It was a great turnout. I'm actually very surprised. I was only expecting to see like 10 people, but it turned out to be a great turnout. So I'm happy you guys showed up. And I will definitely be around. Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it. And thank you for coming by. And sad Rob is sad. And like I said, the YouTube channel will be getting content as I begin to stream and then carry over some of my highlights over here, as well as pre-recorded videos on live stream, and just highlight them over here. That way I don't have to worry about doing any editing or any downloading or any of that. Twitch is a wonderful platform that automatically transfers it over to YouTube for me. I don't have to do anything. So that's fantastic. So, but anyway, guys, you have a good night. And let's and show up tomorrow, 9 o'clock on Twitch. Links in the description. Go to the link right now. Click follow. It'll tell you when I'm online. All you got to do, click the link, click follow, you're done. And then when you see me pop up, come by, pay a visit, support. You know what I'm saying? So peace out, guys. Have a good night. And I will catch up with you all very, very soon. Have a good one. All right. We are live. Let's make sure you guys can hear and see and all that good stuff before we get started. So let me know. We have a little bit of a delay. What's going on, Rick? All right. Actually, I can check my sound myself. Hold on. All good? All good. That's weird. Why can't I hear myself? I don't get that. What the hell is going on? What the fuck? Well, it doesn't matter. As long as you guys hear me, I don't need to hear myself. I sound fine. Thank you. Thank you. So why is it that when a kaiju movie is coming out, we suddenly forget that Toho only gave us 3 fucking monsters? Why? As I knock my fucking pop filter off my desk. That is not Kumanga or Spiga in the trailer that they're shooting at. It is an oversized daddy fucking long legs. God damn it. God damn it. What the shit is going on? Okay? We only have 3 monsters from Toho. Can somebody tell me what those 3 monsters are? Huh? Do we remember? Let me see it in chat. What are the 3 fucking monsters in the Godzilla universe that is legendary? Yes, the tree thing is not Mothra. You know what it is? A fucking monster we don't fucking know yet. Huh? Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah. Thank you. Did anyone see those fucking monsters in the trailer? No. You know why? Because it's a King Kong fucking movie. It's in the Godzilla universe. Yes, we know this. But it is an American monster with American monsters. My God. How's everybody doing tonight? Is everybody doing good? Good. I'm doing well. As you can see, since I don't really do videos much anymore, and I live stream once in a blue moon, I have a lot of energy. Yes. Oh, boy. Lenny Harambe and Andrew Dice Clay. That just doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. Andrew Dice Clay? What is that? What is that funny joke he used to say? That always made me laugh. Hickory dickory dock, your wife was sucking my cock. The clock struck 2, I dropped my goo. What the fuck is it? I screw this thing in and it doesn't stay. I don't understand. My equipment is cheap. It is very cheap. Give me a second. Or maybe I just won't use the fucking thing. How's that? Let's just forget it. Just forget it, Pop Filter. I don't need you. All right. Kong trailer. Second trailer. Full-fledged trailer. I thought it was very good. It was a lot of fun. I like John C. Reilly. I love John C. Reilly. I'm actually very happy he's in the movie. He's probably going to be the lone comic relief, and that's fine. That's all you need. And you know what? It's going to kind of tie into his character, I think. His character has probably been stranded on that island for God knows how long. He's lost his mind. His beard is yay long. He's wearing the same clothes he had on when he landed on that island. So he's going to be a bit quirky. He's going to be a bit nutty. And that's where you're going to get your comic relief. I think people are overreacting to the switch in tone from the first trailer to the second trailer. Hey, look, as much as I love G14, and we all love G14, and we all have our critiques about that movie and how they could have improved in certain areas and how the acting was so bad and how the story was very generic and mediocre, one of the things I think that would have helped G14 is a little lightheartedness. I think that would have went a long way. I think that kind of would have, negated some of the negativity. So I think it's good that we have seen that this movie is not only going to be serious in tone, but it's going to have some lighthearted moments. I don't have a problem with that, okay? I think we are beginning to find things to complain about. When we see a DC movie, oh, they're overdoing it with the dark and gritty. It's too serious. When we see a Marvel movie, oh, it's too lighthearted. They're always cracking jokes. Now we might get something that might tread the waters somewhere in the middle, and people are complaining. What are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? I thought the trailer was fantastic. I really did. And you're not going to have a movie with Samuel L. Jackson, and he's not going to come out and have something funny to say or have a funny line, okay? So I think it'll be fine. Now, let's get into some of the things we saw. We finally got confirmation that there will be obviously monsters in this movie. We all pretty much assumed that. A lot of people were assuming there might be dinosaurs. People love dinosaurs. Well, hey, look, if you want dinosaurs, you got Jurassic World, you got Jurassic Park 1 through 3. Those are your fucking dinosaurs. I'm glad they went away from the dinosaurs in this movie. Why? Because it's been done